I literally do not know how all of this stuff fit into this bathroom.
A palace of gold, gold, gold. A palace of gold, 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 gold.
Hey everyone, it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the next episode in my Messy to Minimal series that I've been doing here on this channel, where I go room by room in my house, reorganize, declutter, and hopefully by the end, get rid of a good amount of stuff. My husband and I enjoy living more on the minimal side when it comes to like your typical American family, but certain areas of our house have kind of gotten out of control. This bathroom is one of those places, and you guys today are gonna join me as I reorganize and declutter and get rid of a ton of stuff. Minimalism means something different for everyone. I just have to give that disclaimer. For us, it means having a purpose for every item that we have in our house and not having too much that's excessive. So today, when we work on the bathroom, that is going to be my mindset going into it, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. So let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Okay, so here we are in the bathroom. Hello, this is the state of things, and just like my other Messy to Minimal episodes, I am not pre-tidying or cleaning anything. Wait a second, I did flush the toilet. A 5-year-old left a deposit. I thought I wouldn't show that. Other than that, none of this has been like pre-tidied up to make it look better or anything. You get the real deal with me, and this is the real deal. This is what's going on in here. I have my little Bali brand organizer, some other stuff here in the cabinet. I do have just a random pile in this basket that needs to be taken care of, but the whole thing needs to be taken care of. I have stuff up here because this bathroom is so small, and there isn't any really built-in cabinets unless you go underneath the sink, and it's actually pretty small down there as well. So I just have too much stuff. The minimalist side of me is really bothered by this room, and I pretty much only have time to mess this room up and throw stuff in here. I don't really prioritize for coming in here and making it look beautiful, and I need to do that. So it starts today. I'm going to go through everything in every drawer, cabinet, nook and cranny, and also what is under here, and get it all organized out. And I'm actually going to start underneath the cabinet because I feel like getting the categories of stuff under control under there will give me spots to organize things that are in this cabinet, stuff that's up there, and in random spots. And I'm hopefully going to be able to get rid of a lot of expired products, expired medication, and really pare down my collection and just make this place in here just look so much better. Oh, let's take a look under here. We have child locks on it because children, medication, some cleaners. But oh man, I'm surprised nothing fell out at me. This is like the stinking Zaboomafoo closet. It's a very short cabinet. Like, it's not very tall at all. And so it's just super awkwardly shaped. I have so much random stuff in here that could just be gone through and reorganized. So this is where we're gonna start. Hopefully by the end, I find a good solution for my hair tools. I don't really have a spot for them, and most of the time they just stay on the counter. As you can see, sometimes they fall down onto the floor, and that's unacceptable. So I'm gonna start down here, and we shall see what happens. state of things in here. Looking way better under the cabinet. I haven't finished organizing it because some of the stuff above here is gonna end up down there. So now I just kind of gotta go through this sea of stuff on top. I threw all of my like hair tools and stuff, which I'm realizing I have a couple of repeats of curling iron sizes. So I'm gonna take care of that, get all of those into like their own little bins and stuff. But I think these drawers that I put down here are really gonna work. Everything is nicely contained. I have two of the same size curling irons. They both work. I don't know why. Why do I have two of the same size curling irons? So I have everything to a much better state. Not done yet. There's still some rearranging that I need to do, but things are definitely more into their own categories, and I will be giving you a tour of everything after I'm done. But now that I've done this cabinet, I'm ready to close it up. I'm going to do the last little bit of purging, which is this container of makeup. It might seem a little odd to keep makeup on the back of a toilet, but everything is very contained in here. I know it's probably not very aesthetically pleasing to look at like a clear container of stuff that gets applied to my face just sitting on the back of a toilet, but believe me, it's totally fine here. I'm making do with the space that I have, and this is what I've got. So I'm just gonna go through each one of these drawers. I'm actually gonna pick up the container and put it on the counter. That way I'm not working over the toilet. So let's go through my makeup collection, and this is the sum total of my makeup collection. I don't have stuff really anywhere else. I do have just a little travel makeup kit that I take with me in my diaper bag. And I have some extra makeup like PR or stuff that brands have sent me. This is my makeup collection right here. I'm gonna go through it, take out the stuff I don't need, so that I can either donate it, pass it on to a family or friend, or if it is expired, discard, throw it away. Okay, so the makeup is all organized and I have more makeup on now. Does anyone else do this where like if you go through your makeup or cosmetics or whatever, you'll like start trying on little stuff? So I've got some lip gloss on and I ended up finding a tube of mascara, my favorite mascara that was brand new. So put some of that on. It was a no makeup day and now it's a little bit more of a makeup day, but the last thing I have to organize are my hair tools. I just have my collection here, but I don't want to store them in a bin under here because that was kind of my plan before, like the last time I organized, and it just ended up being a huge mess. So I got these behind the door little baskets. I have that one, and then I also have this smaller one, and I'll see which one they fit into. I've got both just as an option, and I'll return whichever one I don't use. I might end up using both though, so we shall see. And then I'm just gonna tidy everything up and get it all situated, a place for everything and everything in its place. I'm gonna wipe down the bathroom and scrub out the toilet because I'm in here. I might as well just kind of seal the deal, and then I will give you guys the tour. Okay, so I just want to give you guys an idea of what I'm getting rid of. I am not going to go through every single item because it's all just in these bags, and I kind of broke it out into category. There's some things that I need to recycle at the pharmacist, like expired medication and stuff that I can't just throw into the trash. I have stuff to donate, like makeup and stuff that's perfectly fine that I can donate to a women's shelter. But every one of these bags and boxes, this big box, is full to the brim. There is I literally do not know how all of this stuff fit into this bathroom. All right, are we ready for the tour? I think I am. This actually took a lot longer than I expected. The other projects that I've done in my Messy to Minimal series were like easy to do, straightforward, went just as expected. This time, I've done so much arranging and rearranging and rearranging after that. I'm exhausted, but I'm gonna show you what I did in here because I'm really proud of it and I think it's a really good before and after. So let's start in the cabinet and move up. Okay, so it is looking so much better in here. So first of all, I ended up going with the larger door rack and I didn't need the second one. And this holds everything that I use as far as hair tools. I pretty much only use my straightener and my 1-inch barrel, but occasionally I will use a smaller, this is like a 1/2 inch, and then a bigger, like a 2-inch. And so those all are contained in there, and I had to put this little rope basket in because it's like a grid on the bottom and the smaller barrels were falling through. So that worked there, and then it has this spot for my hair dryer, which I use every once in a while, and this actually closes no problem in the cabinet, and there's plenty of room because these drawers back here give a good amount of clearance here in the front of the cabinet. So let's start here in these drawers. So I have that hair cutting tools drawer for when I give the boys of the family haircuts, and then I have my little menstrual female drawer here with some pads. I have some menstrual cups, which is what I use typically. And then I have, because my husband and I practice like the fertility awareness method for natural family planning, I have ovulation test strips as well as pregnancy test strips back here. This is a little cranberry tablet to prevent UTIs and other like miscellaneous female stuff in the back of that drawer. I wanted it really close to the toilet because, as you ladies know, it's nice to have these things really close at hand, and before a lot of it was like shoved over to this side of the cabinet. I don't know why that happened or what I was thinking, but it's gonna be much better over here. And then on top here, I have some Epsom salts for bath. Weston likes to take Epsom salt baths after he works out. And now we finally have a place to store bath tissue. Before we didn't, so I have a couple of rolls on standby up there. Moving over, I have my drawer, which I actually lift and take out. This is my self manicure drawer. I do gel manicures at home, and so I have everything that I need, the light, the little nail file, and all of the polishes in there. I have to hide a prescription that has my address on it, but this is our adult medicine drawer. So we have some like more natural remedies, some little like magnesium oil, and then your typical Aleve, ibuprofen, Tylenol, stuff like that, some Benadryl back there. And then this is our kids medicine and first aid drawer. I decided to have first aid in here because we don't have very many kids medicines, just the basics, so there was more room in this drawer, and it's usually the kids who need first aid the most. So we just have our basic Band-Aids and stuff like that, a temple thermometer as well as just a normal thermometer, and then we have little dosing cups, your regular stuff like Benadryl, Tylenol, hydrogen peroxide for cleaning wounds. I have like a little chest rub for coughs and stuff, and then just other stuff back there. And then there's a little prescription. When the kids had pink eye, the doctor advised me to hold on to whatever was left and get the refill, because if we get pink eye again, it saves me a trip to the doctor. I am not an essential oils are medicine sort of person. I do have a couple of essential oils that help with little aches and pains and stuff like that, but you will not see essential oils as like my medicine. So that's why nothing like that is included in here. Moving on, I have just a little cleaning bin with, it's got some disinfectant wipes. I have a toilet bowl cleaner back there, some garbage bags, a little pumice stone for hard water stains, and then I'll just keep this little bottle of all-purpose cleaner to wipe down the counters and mirrors and stuff right here in front of that. I put these two little baskets together because we have the little U of the pipe, and these drawers didn't really work in this spot. So in this basket, I just have some extra stuff. So I bought double of the purple shampoo that I use. I have double of my favorite Briogeo conditioner, some brand new like body lotion, Q-tips and cotton rounds, some toothpaste back there that I'm just keeping in this spot. And then this basket up here is actually just our travel items. I have some travel bags, some travel size stuff that we would take in like a carry-on bag. The stuff in here doesn't need to be easy to access. It's just the basket itself that needs to be, and I think this is a good spot for it here, at least for now. In this drawer, I have self-tanner, little mitts, my Loving Tan favorite self-tanner. I have my Overtone dyeing, like semi-permanent hair dye conditioner, and then the vinyl gloves that I wear when I apply that. I figured like the stain and vinyl gloves, glove kneading situation could all go in one drawer. And then down here, I have like hair removal, extra little shave cartridges, wax, and like a little numbing cream that I have in this drawer. This cabinet is looking so much better. I am so happy with how it turned out. I can't tell you guys how many times I've gone down here and like rearranged stuff and just ended up in a bunch of baskets that piled on each other. Stuff would fall out, stuff would get lost. And I think that this is much more functional with these drawers. I will have these linked in the description box for you guys because these were a game changer. I'm surprised at how much they hold, even though I do keep our collection to a minimum. I was able to fit a good amount of stuff in here, and it's perfect for this space. And over here we have this rack. These shelves are not the prettiest in the world, but it does the trick. We have Weston's grooming kit, bigger bottles of stuff that I want to keep really high, acetone, rubbing alcohol. We do keep the big bottle of Weston's mouthwash up there. I have my little face mask kit with my apple cider vinegar, my Aztec clay, and then a little mixing bowl for that, just contained right there. And then down here, these are the only hair products that I use. I have hairspray, like sea salt spray, dry shampoo. I have a heat protectant spray back there, and then our toothpaste is going there. Do not suggest this toothpaste. Don't recommend it to anyone. It stains your sink. You are able to clean off the stains, like it doesn't stain it permanently, but it makes a mess every time you brush your teeth, and that's super annoying. We have our little bamboo toothbrushes and a tongue scraper here. Our mouthwash, which I also don't recommend. It tastes weird, but we're gonna use it up because we bought it. I actually took my makeup brushes out of that bigger acrylic organizer with all the different compartments and just consolidated it into one. And then I'm just putting my little hairbrush here so it's easy to find, easy to access. Moving on to over here, I have just this little tray of my like nighttime essentials. So after I wash my face, either in the shower or here at the sink, I will do this Paula's Choice toner, and then this little rose hip oil, and we just have Q-tips and cotton rounds, the hand soap for when we're at the sink, little mirror, which I actually want to get one of those accordion mirrors just like attached to the wall right here so that we don't have another thing on our countertop, but that's another project for another time. I'm not here to like redecorate, I'm here to organize. So talk about organization. I love how this cabinet turned out. Yes, I just straightened that bottle for this next shot, but up here is some of Weston's stuff. We have some of my skincare stuff, my shrine of First Aid Beauty, because that's like my favorite brand ever. And then the new brand that I have been trying, this Burt's Bees new renewal line. I actually have a sponsored video with them coming up in a couple of months. I'm putting these products to the test, so stay tuned for that. Some of my favorite, The Ordinary little serums and stuff. And that is what is in that cabinet. And then moving down, I have like a little cubby for my perfumes, which this is the newest perfume I got. This is Eau de Juice by Cosmopolitan. Love it. I picked this up for our Orlando trip, so I'm going to be taking that with me. And then I have to do laundry. I think I say that in every single messy to minimal episode. I always have laundry to do, but I have these little face cleaning towels. I have like 3 or 4 of them that will get stacked here. And then I have Weston's cologne, some of his cologne, in this little cubby. And please excuse the little stain I have on my finger. It's from a Sharpie. My hands are clean, that's just a little Sharpie stain. But in my little Bali acrylic organizer, which, guys, I love this thing. It has totally changed the game as far as storing my makeup. I used to hang like a makeup bag on that rack and it was just a hot mess, but this is so much better. So I just have some hair stuff and quick access little pieces of jewelry for when I'm getting ready. And then I have my Tati palette because it fits best there. And then I have my everyday makeup. These are just like the most basic items that I have. I'm not gonna go through each and every one, but you can take a look at what is in there. Most days I just wear the Glossier Stretch Concealer, a little bit of Glossier Boy Brow, and then some Bad Gal Bang mascara, which I found my little travel size. And then in here are like my alternates, my extras, my alternate shades, depending on if I'm very fair or more on the tan side of my foundation. Little extra things in here. I have my alternate lip liners for if I'm doing a different sort of lipstick that I have here. In this drawer, I just have some beauty tools. So my micro needling kit, which I've been using for a few months, and like my brush cleaner. I also have my Tati Beauty little blendiful, my eyelash curler in there, and then this drawer is just kind of like my extras. Like I have that little extras bin in there. This is kind of like my extras drawer. So extras of stuff that I eventually want to try, extra brushes that I'm not currently using. So this is it. This is all of the makeup that I own. Like I said, with the exception of just a couple of PR packages that I didn't purchase and I'm just kind of waiting to maybe try someday, but this is it, guys. And basically, if I had to choose one drawer, it would just be this. Like, this is all that I use. Did we make it? Is that everything? It's such a small space, but it feels like a lot. I think there are still areas that I could be more minimal in, but I'm also sharing this bathroom with my husband, and he has the stuff that he likes and wants to keep, and I have the stuff that I like and want to keep. It's a small space, like I have said several times, and I feel like it's a much more functional space now that I've gone through. I got rid of so much stuff, as you guys saw. Oh my gosh. There was so much stuff that we just simply didn't use anymore, and not even a lot of it was all that expired. It was just extras or things that we no longer use, or just random pieces of garbage, like boxes to stuff that we bought that just got shoved under there. It feels so much better, so much more functional in this space, and I will be sure to update you guys like in my recap video at the end of this series, where I go room by room really quick and just show you how everything is going after, you know, being in this new organization for a few months. And I am curious to see how well this bathroom holds up as far as its organization goes. Certainly under that sink is going to be so much better. I know that at least. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and got some inspiration from it. Thank you so much for joining me as I decluttered and reorganized and minimalized my master bathroom. If you got any inspiration or motivation from this video, I would love it so much if you would share over on your Instagram. If you are tackling a project of your own, or if you're watching this video, I'm at Natalie Bennett Vlogs over there, and seeing what you guys are up to as far as decluttering or cleaning or organization really inspires me. So thanks in advance for that. But for now, I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to turn your bell button on so you don't miss more messy to minimal episodes, as well as the other mommy and lifestyle videos I make on this channel every single week. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Thanks for spending a little part of it with me here on my channel, and I'll catch you later.